correct? Yesterday we had gone with dot products. We had seen what is the importance of dot products, correct? So we will continue with that. Okay, so let us have a quick recap of what has been done yesterday. Okay, one thing we saw, just a recap, short recap we will do. One, with the dot product, one of the things we have seen what is A dot B, right? So another point I want to tell is here addition of that. A dotted with the B will be actually equal to, wait a minute, I have not recorded, wait a minute, let me record it. Yeah, it is recording, fine. So the class is class 3 today, okay, on vector algebra. So just a recall of dot product. We have done it very nicely yesterday. So I will say another point of dot product which has to be emphasized is that A dot P can be written as magnitude of A into magnitude of B into cos theta. Why is that? How is that I can write A dot B is equal to magnitude A into magnitude B into cos theta? How is that I can write it? I can write this way because, tell me students, why I can write this? Because what is A dotted with B? It is component of A along B, correct? So if A is a vector here and then B is a vector here, what does A dot B means? We are taking a perpendicular here, correct? We are taking, it's not like that, okay? I cannot say it that way, but still we can write A dot B as magnitude of A into magnitude of B cos theta. How that comes? That comes because my magnitude of A here, okay, this A dot B, when you see, what is A dot B? A dot B can be written as A dotted with B can be written as AXI plus AX, or I can say A1 B1 plus A2 B2 plus A3 B3, correct? This is what I get, correct? Okay, this is one thing. Students, kindly come before 7:30. Yes, Divraj, don't worry. Good. Okay, some more students to come. No, right? Fine. Okay. So now this is how we write generally. So why it is cos theta is, it is multiplication. If I say, I'm sorry, shift F. Okay. So if I say here, sorry students. Okay. So if I say here, if I have a vector here and then B vector over here, what happens is this B vector magnitude is multiplied by the component of the A vector. Okay, what is this A? A is magnitude of A into cos alpha, whatever this alpha is, or theta, cos theta. Okay, so this is what is my vector, correct? This is how I get the component here. Now this component multiplied by this gives me A B cos theta. Let us see this. Okay. Now, what is magnitude of A cos theta? When you say it means I am multiplying A with the direction of B. Okay. Let us understand that. If I have B vector, this B, what you say, the unit vector. Okay. So A dotted A with cos B means when I say B, B is nothing but direction of B, the B vector divided by the magnitude of B vector would be this one, and that dotted with A would be this. For example, this would be, I'll say L of B, okay, I plus L M of B j plus n of b k. Now this is the unit vector. Okay. Now what would be magnitude of a into cos theta? So magnitude of a into cos theta, magnitude of a or a cos theta, magnitude of a cos theta, how does it come? It comes by a vector dotted with b unit vector. Okay. So what comes here is when we do this, this comes as a dotted with b vector will come as lb into a1 plus mb into dotted with a2 plus nb dotted with k. Okay. Now this dotted with my b vector. Now you see this b vector is what? A dotted with b. Okay, wait a minute students, I think. Okay. Now this is a, magnitude of a cos theta is actually equal to this. Correct? That's how it comes. Okay. Next one. Theta is the angle made with b. Keep in mind, I am just complicating it purposefully to instill a bit of thinking in you. Okay. If you think like this, you can get a lot of things. Okay. So a cos theta is equal to a dot with b cap. Okay, done. Next one. A dotted with b into magnitude of b. What is this? A cross theta. Magnitude of b will be what? Will be whatever the magnitude here, b magnitude, I have to multiply. Okay, I have another student coming. Student, kindly come on time. This problem we will not have from, yeah, this is a new student. Okay, come in. Vishnu Sharma. Okay, so that is how the things happens. Okay, I will go to the depth a bit later. Okay, I am getting a bit stuck here. Okay, let me see here. So LB into A dot, MB into A2 into NB into K. Now this dotted with B actually gives me magnitude of A into magnitude of B into cos theta, and this would be equal to A dotted with this A dotted with B vector into magnitude of B. Correct? Because this is B vector, this is A vector. I'll repeat again. See, A cos theta is A vector dotted with B vector. Okay. So now if I say A dotted with B vector, if I say, I can write this as A dotted with, I can write this as A, okay, or I'll come from here, left hand side I'll come. Okay. So if I say the left hand side of this equation, LHS can be written as A, okay, magnitude of A, and I can say magnitude of A dotted with B hat into B magnitude, because B hat into B magnitude is the B vector, is it not? So here A dotted with this one, will this come as A cos theta, correct? And dotted with B magnitude. That's how we get. Okay, so this has to be understood. Now let us do a problem and we will understand. Have you written this down, students? I know I have confused you a bit, but it's okay. We will go further. That time you'll understand why did I do this. Okay, write this down just like I have told, even if you did not understand everything. Okay. Okay. Now let us do a problem and we will see. This problem is a very, very interesting problem where the one more point here. So by this point what I have done, if I have two vectors, I can find the angle between them by using this particular analogy. How? Let us see. So if I have a vector, say A vector is equal to say we will say a number, say 1i plus 2j plus 3k, and another vector B, let us have it as 2i plus j plus 2k. I am just putting it arbitrary. So what is the angle between these two vectors? If you have to find out, how do we do that? We do that by saying we know that A dotted with B is equal to A magnitude into B magnitude into cos theta. Theta is the angle between these two vectors. So if you want to find out cos theta we can find out as A dotted with B divided by magnitude of A into magnitude of B. This is how we can find out the angle between any two vectors. Can we do this, students? Let us do that. What is A dotted with B? 1 into 2, 2 plus 2 into 1, 2 plus 3 into 2, 4, 3 into 2, 6 divided by magnitude of A. What is magnitude of A? Square root of 1 square, 1 plus 2 square, 4 plus 3 square, 9. So 1 plus 4 plus 9, square root of 15, is it not? And what about the other one? That would be 2 square, 4, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 4, 9. So square root of 9. So this would come as 10 divided by root 15, 10 divided by 3 root 15 would be my cos theta. Now what would be theta, students? Theta would be cos inverse of 10 divided by 3 root 15. See what is the answer for this? Can you tell me the answer? That is how I can find out the angle between two vectors. Very useful. How it is useful we will see in the next problem. Very interesting problem we have. Yes, we have an interesting problem now. Okay, so there's another person coming, I suppose. Okay, tell me, students.
30 degree.
30 degree, very good, that's it. So I don't know, I have not checked the answer, you have to do it, okay? 30 degree is the answer, simple and straight. Now let us do another problem, very easy one, okay? The problem goes something like this. I have a pole, okay? I have a pole here, and this is on a surface. There is another pole over here of the same height. There is another pole of the same height, okay, which is grounded, okay. Now this is an electric pole, and somewhere over here, okay, here what I am doing is I am attaching to the ground here. This is the ground, okay, and this I am attaching to this, okay. So now this pole is a big electric type of pole, okay. This is for the support that they have put the cable here, okay, and this height of this pole, of both the pole, the height which is in the z direction, this is the ground here, understand, this is the ground and this is on the ground, okay, this is 500 meters, okay. One second, students, some others have come. Yes. So what is happening here is at 500 meters, this is an electric pole with the two cables, okay. So now this is a electric pole, straight vertical, okay, 500 meter pole, and it is grounded. Electric wire goes to the ground so that if there is a shock it can stop, okay. So there is a electric wire which goes like this, which we are not worried about, we are worried about this. Now what happens, the distance between two electric pole, because it is high tension wire, okay, it can be very far off, okay. This distance is 400 meters, okay. Our electric poles are just 100 meters apart or 50 meters apart, okay. This is 400 meters apart, big one, okay. Now this is grounded here for grounding purposes. This is grounded here at a distance of 100 meter from this pole. Say I will say this is pole A, this is pole B, okay. Now if this is the case, you can take any coordinates, but tell me what is the angle between these two wires. What is the angle? Theta. What is theta? Can you tell me, students? This is 500 meters, this is 400 meters, this is 100 meters. There is one more thing I have to tell you. one more thing which I missed is this distance. This distance is 300 meters, students. Now tell me what is the angle between those two wires. That's it. How will you do that? First tell me how will you do that? Because if you know the way to do it, then you can go forward. Please talk, students, because I want to
First derive a vector equation for the two wires.
exactly, very good. So what you have to do, you have to find out the unit vectors along, say this is the ground, I will say G. So you have to find out the unit vector AG and GB and find the angle between them. Take the dot product of the unit vector, you will get the angle also, because I will tell you that. First find out the vector AB, then we will find out the unit vector AB. Can we, not AB, AG, I'm sorry, AG. Can we find out AG? I will tell you some of the tips also here where you can go wrong. Okay, so can you tell me what is AG vector? AG vector means G minus A, correct? And minus this. AG vector is going in this direction. So we have to be consistent in our direction. Yeah. What it will be in the X direction? So we have to fix a X, otherwise we will not be able to do, right? So let us fix X. So I will fix this direction as X and this direction as Y. Which is the Z direction? X, Y and Z, always the right hand rule. So it will go vertically upwards is Z. Now that I have fixed X, Y and Z, can you tell me what is AG vector, students? I know some of you may be doing it very fast, but what I want you to do is step by step. Whenever you do a easy problem also, see how much you can learn from that. Okay, conceptual learning. See, in JEE what was important is how fast you will do a problem. Okay, here more important is how much concepts you can gain. Okay, as a person grows, his memory reduces, his speed reduces, but his experience grows. Okay, so you are a grown up now, you are not a school kid, you are graduating in few years. Okay, or somehow graduated, so you have to develop understanding. Yes, students. And you don't have to
Sir,
work.
is it 300 I cap?
300
I cap plus 300 J cap minus 500 K cap.
minus or plus?
So it's going down towards G, so it's negative.
So what is it? I, you tell me first. I, what is I?
300 I cap
Wrong.
and
Wrong.
300 J cap.
Wrong.
Minus 300 I cap plus 300 J cap plus
How did you
500 K
get
cap.
300, Baba? 300 is in the Y direction. In the X direction from A to
Sir, it depends on the...
I'm sorry, correct.
Sir, the equation depends on our...
No, you are correct. I'm sorry. Okay, there was a mistake I did.
Sir, G to A, right?
G to A, you are correct, Baba, you are correct. I am wrong. Okay, so here I thought I had to do till here 400, but what is the problem? Whether till here 400 or that, what is we have? That's correct. You are 300 I cap, it's correct, plus. Now in the Y direction, how
Sir,
much?
minus 300 I cap or 300 minus
Plus
300. Right?
plus 300. Why? Because from A we are going to G, correct? It would be 0 if I say the G, what is the coordinates? If I say it is 0 0 0 would be the coordinates, right? What is A coordinates? A coordinate would be minus 300, correct, and plus minus 300 plus 300 and plus 500 would be the coordinates of A, is it not? So now G minus minus A, you understand, this is 0 minus minus 300, so that would be plus 300. Are you getting that point, students? Very important. Okay, we understand a lot of concepts, but sometimes when we apply, more and more practice helps. But in the Z direction, in the J direction, it is minus 300J. Agreed, students? And then minus 500K, correct? Agreed? Any doubts here?
Sir, I don't understand. Minus 300J. How, sir?
See, this minus 300 comes because, see, what is the, let us take this as the 0 axis, okay, 0 0, okay. If this is 0 0 0, I have put it here. Are you convinced with A being minus 300 plus 300 and plus 500? Are you convinced with this, or do you have a doubt here?
Yes, sir.
You are convinced, okay. Now,
Yeah, it is perfect.
yes, so now when you take AG, okay, what does AG mean? It means G of 0 0 0 minus A of whatever the coordinates is. Why? You have seen the distance formula last time, is it not? In the points expression, what was distance between, if I want to find out x1 y1 and x2 y2 distance, how do we find out? Distance is square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. You see that? Agreed, students? So it
Yes,
is
sir.
final minus
Yes, sir.
initial. Okay, 1 point. Okay, now let us see, when you say the first coordinate 0, that is A minus G, or AX minus GX, sorry, GX minus AX. If it is AG, it is GX minus AX, correct? What is GX? 0 minus. What is AX? Minus 300, correct? Now convinced here?
Okay, sir.
So minus
Sir,
one.
their force, sir, their force, like tension is from A to G, right?
Don't worry about tension. Don't take tension about tension now, because we are not worried about tension now. Have they asked us to find out the tension? No. What they have asked,
No,
we have
sir.
to find the angle. So what was AG? AG was the position vector, distance vector. We are not worried about the forces here. Agreed?
Okay, sir.
We have to find only the angle here. No question of forces here. Okay. So this is not needed. Okay. But what is there is, you have to understand the position vector. That's it. So are you convinced now? You get AG like this? Agreed, students? Yeah? Tell me. This is okay? Fine. Next one. If you are convinced only, then I will go forward. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Convinced? Yes. Next, tell me what is BG. What is BG? More and more problems when you do, you will get the confidence on this. Okay? What is BG, students? And do not pretend to know something. Be very grounded, okay? Yes. Anyone know?
Minus 100,
Good.
minus 100i, minus 100i,
minus
minus
100i,
300j,
minus
minus 300j,
Ah,
minus 500k.
very good. Simple. Okay. Now, since some more students are coming, wait a minute, students. So this is one trouble I will face. No, nobody is there. Okay, fine. This is one trouble I will face till I. 1 second. So this is one trouble I'll face only till Monday. Okay, after Monday I will not face any trouble, students, because I will directly put it in your Gmail. You will get a mail of the lesson. So if you go through the mail, then I don't have to give you permission. I have already given you the permission. Okay, so this we will do it from Monday. Okay, and I will give you the payment portal, payment okay, say my bank account details. You can pay if you want to join permanently. You can pay it. Okay, I'll put it on the what is that, WhatsApp group tomorrow. Okay, yes, is that clear, students? Okay, now once we get that, find out what is AG unit vector. Can you find it out? What is AG unit vector? Then find out what is BG unit vector. And for the payment, you can go with installments also. Okay, but you have to tell me a plan. How are you going to pay? That's it. Okay, any plan is okay with me. Yes, students, tell me. What is AG unit vector? What is unit vector? Unit vector, AG unit vector is equal to AG vector divided by magnitude of AG. Do that, please. Yes, students, come fast. Yes, students, come on. Are you doing it? Now once we get AG unit vector and BG unit vector, what do? We say AG unit vector dotted with BG unit vector is actually equal to cos theta, correct? Or we can also say, instead of this, we can also say cos theta is equal to we could have said AG, if I go with that, AG into BG dotted with BG divided by AG vector magnitude and BG vector magnitude. But what I am doing, this particular one is actually AG unit vector. This particular one is BG unit vector. So AG unit vector into BG unit vector is cos theta. So like that you can find out theta. Can you tell me what is the angle theta now? Do it fast, students. Yeah, students, please come on, answer me. First one at least.
0.457i.
Okay, 0.457i. Then
Minus 457j.
very good. Then
Minus 0.762k.
easy. So you can see these are two equal. So this is equal here. So now here this one, other one, BG. I don't know, I have not calculated this, okay, because I did a mistake here, but that's okay. We are doing a different problem, don't worry.
So minus 0.167i.
Okay,
Minus 0.507j.
okay,
minus 0.845k.
Fine. So now you find that, you take the dot product between these two. What is the dot product? It is minus 0.457 into, 0.457 into minus 0.167 plus minus 0.457 into minus 0.507 plus minus 0.706 dotted with minus into minus 0.845. Tell me what is cos theta. That would be cos theta. Tell me what is the value of cos theta. Very, very simple. When you understand this, this can be done within 2 minutes, students. It will come as a 2 marks problem if it comes, and 2 marks problem in 2 minutes is very easy actually, because in GATE you get around 4 minutes for a problem. Okay, around 3.54 minutes you will get for 2 marks problem. And I will insist that you solve the questions in the class only. I am not in a hurry to complete the syllabus. Okay, whatever has to be done properly. And I will see that because you are in you have other academic commitments, I will see that you don't have to prepare again afterwards. You have to just glance it. Glancing has to be done. Okay, I think around 10 minutes you have to spend every day just flipping the notes. That is very important. Okay, flip the notes, students. That's it. Before every class, 5 minutes you flip the notes.
36.93.
Very good, very good. Others also got the answer. So answer is theta is 36.93. Did you get this answer, students? Everyone, do it by yourself, everybody. And when we have these kind of gaps, the students who have completed it initially, that is fast to have completed, has to do an exercise that they have to go back and see what has been done previously. Okay. So I will go in the pace of the slowest student. Okay. But the person who has completed it fast, what he has to do is, he has to go back to the whatever subjects we have completed, and he has to flip the pages and study that. Okay. Yes. Everybody has got it? Sumant, got it?
I'm doing, sir.
Yeah, please, please. Divyesh answered with this question, is it not? Divyesh ji, you got the answer, right? It's okay. I'll take time to recognize your voices, okay? Kritika, you are
Sir,
able
I
to
have
do?
one doubt.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, the coordinate system what you have taken,
Hmm.
if we use the right hand rule, as you said, the J direction changes, sir. It comes
No,
towards the left side.
No, Baba, see here. This is X. First fix X. Okay. Then Y and Z is fixed. Fix X direction first. Your thumb is X direction. Convinced?
Yes, sir.
That's it. Fix the X direction first of all. And most of the textbooks would have taken that coordinate systems. Our students might not give more attention to that. But when you go for the interview, they will ask you to draw a coordinate system. You will think you have drawn the coordinate system and you have got the interview right. But another candidate would have done it right, and he would get selected, and you will not know why you did not get selected. This is what happened to me in HAL. When I came out of HAL interview, I thought I have cracked everything. The people who were interviewing me were all smiley. Okay, this is very impressed. And when I went inside only, the people said, till there I was the only person from Karnataka who actually came into the interview at 2 o'clock or so. I was called in the interview, and he said ಮೊದಲನೇ ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ಮಗ, he said. Okay, I was very happy. I thought half selected. Okay, but you know, afterwards also the things went very well. I was teaching fluid mechanics in my engineering college. Okay, so I had a teaching experience. I used to feel I'm an expert in fluid mechanics. Okay, so when I came out, I thought I got selected. Okay, once the result came, only I came to know that I was not selected. Okay, and took me some more time to understand why didn't I get selected. Okay, so this is what happens. I cleared the written test, but written test is the first part. There were around 27,500 people who had written at that time. Out of that, around 400 were called for the interview for around 100 seats. Okay, so written test is the first part, but after written test you cannot prepare for the interview. You have to prepare for the interview from now itself. Okay, and technical interview is hard. Learning aptitude and English is easier. And any company that comes to you, say maybe to your college, Tata Motors may come in your final year, correct? Or Mahindra may come, or Renault Nissan may come. Any big companies can come. Ingersoll Rand may come. So when those companies come, they check whether you have your basics right. And your basics takes time to build. It doesn't come just like that. My professor used to say that these subjects are not your slave, that when you open the book it will come and say Ji Hujur. No, it will not say that. Okay, done students? Kya hua? Okay, see, if you cannot solve this, try it. If you cannot solve it, then I will have a one-to-one Google Meet with you and I will clear your doubt. Okay, let us go further. Fine. Okay, next. Now we will go with another one. Okay, let us see how much you have understood. One more point. Okay, question what I had in my mind was, okay, determine the work done by force 10I plus 20J plus 15K, 10I plus 20J plus 15K when it pulls 15K Newton, I will say, force Newton, when it pulls a block of say 0.5 kg, when it pulls a block of 0.5 kg over a inclined plane of 20 degree with horizontal, 20 degree with horizontal to a distance, okay, when it pulls a block to a distance of 10 meters along the incline. See what is there? It determines the work done by this force when it pulls the block of 0.5 kg over an inclined plane of 20 degree to the horizontal to a distance of 10 meter along the incline. Take G is equal to 10 meters per second square. Okay, can you do this, students? Take G is equal to 10 meters per second square. So there is an incline here, students. The incline is of 20 degree. The block weight is how much? It is 0.5 kg. Okay, I'll draw the incline properly. I'm sorry, my handwriting. Draw it neatly, students. 20 degree incline, and there is a block which is pulled. Okay, assume no friction. Okay, very important. Assume no friction. Okay, so there is a force, not in that direction, some other direction force. Okay, and this is the block which is pulled up. Okay, upper inclined plane, not over inclined plane, as upper inclined plane. Okay, so it has moved from here to another position over here. Okay, and this distance is 10 meters. Now tell me what is the work done. And it is weight is 0.5 into 10, that is 5 newtons is the weight of this. Yes, students. Difficult problem? Correct. Tell me how will you do that? Before going to solve the problem, tell me how are you going to solve. Don't solve
Components of
the
force
component of force
com- along x and y.
along x and y you will find. Okay, then fine. Let us do that. Let us you tell me. So you will find the component of force. This is what is the trouble we do generally. Okay. Let us see where do we miss. See, now I am not insulting anybody. Let me tell you. Okay. And if you get insulted here, no problem at all. Okay. So Fy. Okay. Then what will you do? Yes, Sumant. Come on. Then next. Yeah, students, come on. How are you going to find out the work?
Force into displacement.
Force into displacement, correct. Force dotted with displacement, correct. So now how does this help? This is not needed, is it not? Not needed. So work is force
No,
into
no.
displacement. So how will you do that? What is force? Directly it is given 10I plus 20J plus 15K. Force is given. Dotted with what? DS. How will you find out DS? How will you find out DS, students? We are assuming this is in one plane. So what happens? It is given 20 degree. What is the unit vector in this direction? If this is I, if I say this is I, what is along this? Can you tell me? What is the unit vector in this direction? How will you do that? Let us try it out. See, this is what is basics. Okay. Once you are strong in the basics, you will see mechanical engineering or civil engineering is very, very easy. Okay. Civil engineers, especially in your geomatics and all those things, these kind of knowledge is very useful. Okay. So you are going this degree. So what happens? Cos 20 is what? Is this. So much I. So cos 20I, the unit vector. So it is 10 meters we are going, which is ds can be written as ds magnitude dotted with ds unit vector, correct? So this ds magnitude is this, okay, not dotted, into, okay, into. Next, what is the, this is 10, what is this? This is cos 20 I plus this, what is this? This is 20 and this is, what is this? 70, right? So cos 70j. That's it. You make this, you get the answer, work done. Easy, students. No need of this 0.5 kg. We are not worried about what is the weight. We are not worried whether friction is there. We should not see what is G. These are redundant information that are being given. Not needed. Our students have a thing of whatever is given in the question, that has to be put in the answers. No, not needed in GATE. In GATE there are number of questions where redundant data is given. which will check your understanding. Yeah, tell me what is the answer. Getting the answer is not important now. Getting the concept is important, because I know you know how to do the calculations. We are not checking. See, what happens in our engineering colleges, they give you substitution. They give you everything on the book, on the what do you say, on the blackboard. You are doing only substitution. Substitution, you know, Baba. A 10th standard guy will know substitution. It is not substitution that you have to do. Correct? Yes, students. Got it? What is the answer? Simple, is it not? Get the answer and tell me that. Tell me when I am 5 minutes before 8, this one, because I am not able to see my this one. Okay, yeah. Tell me 5 minutes before 8:30, okay? Yeah. Yeah, students, what is the answer? This online, will give you an advantage that you can do it from your home. That is the main advantage here. And whatever I have done will be available on YouTube. Okay. So whenever you want, you can go back and see. That is the main advantage of this one. Online coaching. Okay. And in your time, you can come and ask me your questions. Okay. If I am free, obviously. Okay. If I am taking another class, obviously I cannot do. But I will tell you, I'll appoint people who can clear the doubts. Okay, the old students are there. Okay, who are writing GATE again. I'll be employing them and I'll use them as my teaching assistants. Okay, they want to write GATE again and clear. That is the right spirit, and I want to support them. Okay, so that support also I'll give you, students. Tomorrow your parents may say, job hi hogal 1/3, but I'll give you a job. Don't worry. And then you can try your luck also in your another GATE, because that will happen. Okay, yes, students. In North India, that is the main advantage. Here in MRPL or in ONGC, the people who come are the people who have spent 1 or 2 years, or the people who go to IES, Indian Engineering Service. They would have spent around 3 to 4 years in studying. Only then that gets cleared. Okay. Even the IAS ones. A lot of BTech fellows who will go for IAS from IIT Madras. In IIT general. And they take so many years. And this preparation is what makes you a good engineer. Not your BE degree. Okay. BE degree is just like that. That you're graduate, that's it. You are equivalent to any other graduate. BCom, BSc, it's the same now. Don't think engineering is a special degree. It is not. It is just like doing BBA, BCom, BSc, any other degree. Keep that in your mind. The elitism is gone. Elitism will come if you have cracked something. Like you have cracked GATE, it is elite. It's like cracking CA. You have CA and MCom, right? So like that. Yeah, got the answer. Why are you struggling so much? What happened, students? Are you there? The connection is there, is it not? Yes. Tell me the answer. Kritika, are you understanding it? Please talk.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is the answer you got? Did not get?
9.3i plus.
Wrong. Gone, Kritika. Because work is not a vector.
Yeah.
When you say I, you are gone there itself. It is not a vector. See, when you say something, then only you will learn. Okay? What happens? It is 10 into 10 cos 20. So 100 cos 20. No I here. And here we have 20 cos 70. That's it. You will get one number. Whenever you use dot product, you get a number, students. Okay, tell me what is that number?
162.37.
62.37.
No, 162.
162.37 joules. Simple. Got it? Okay. Now next important one. Here I'll do much more problems. See, now I am doing cross product, then scalar triple product. That's it. 2 classes is remaining now on vector calculus. On this we will do various types of problems. Okay, so be prepared to do problems, because while you do problems only you get the concepts right. You will know where you have mistaken, where is the gap in the concepts. Okay, fine. And do not take your enemy lightly. Enemy is in whatever you don't know, that is your enemy. Don't take it lightly, take it seriously. Okay, fine. Next we will see about cross product. Simple things, cross product. What is cross product? Cross product is if you have a vector A which is given as A1i plus A2j plus A3k. Lot of aspects to everything, students. I am bringing up all the aspects which is there. My way is to increase the knowledge, and I am going by exam pattern also, that is after October. Till October knowledge base. After October exam pattern. We have to excel in exam. Okay, that also is there. Both I am going together. Okay, fine. So this, if this is the case, then A crossed with B is actually equal to, you have to write I, J, K, and then here you have to write A1, A2, A3, then B1, B2, B3. So this gives you the cross product. What does that mean? It means it is equal to A2, B3. So A cross B, A crossed with B is actually equal to A2, B3 minus A3, B2 into I plus, not plus, minus A1, B3. So cumbersome, is it not? To write a determinant, there is an easier way, I will tell you now. B1, A3, these are the shortcuts I will tell you, which will help you in cracking gate easily. Shortcuts also, the right way also, both will be told. Okay, into plus, here you have minus, sorry, plus, minus, plus, is it not? So here the last one would be A1, B2 minus A2, B1, J, B1K, correct? So this is how you get it. Now this is about the definition. Let us say the definition first. Tricks we will see it later. This can also be written as A crossed with B, its magnitude, only the magnitude, is equal to A vector into B vector into sine of the angle between A vector and B vector. Is that clear, students? This is the magnitude. What would be the direction? This is the magnitude. Yes. Now tell me, anybody can tell me what is the direction of A cross B? Direction of A crossed with B is perpendicular to the plane containing A and B. So what is the direction? If I have A here vector, then I have B vector here. When you cross it, the A cross B will be perpendicular to both of them. A crossed with B. It will be in this direction. But which direction? Very important. Direction is important here. Whether it goes up or comes down is important. Whether it goes like this or whether it comes down. Which is the direction of A cross B? It depends what is the direction. If I go from A to B like this, then I have to use the right hand rule, students. A to B, the thumb shows the direction. Right hand thumb rule. So the answer A cross B is in this direction. And what is this? This would be minus of A crossed with B. Very important. Understood, students? Any doubts here? We will do a lot of interesting problems now. Vectors are very, very interesting. And you will know why that gap was there, and because the gap is there, for us theory of machines is very difficult. When velocity and acceleration comes, it is very difficult, sir. They are talking about acceleration and velocity gone, correct? Do you feel theory of kinematics of machines difficult, students? That's because your vectors are not proper. Knowledge of vector is not proper. You are not enjoying the subject. What are you doing? You are preparing for the exam. You see what are the interesting things that comes. Not interesting. What is the easiest thing to do? Formula substitution. Get the answer. Get 90%. 9 CGPA, sir. Then you do something extra. You go for BAHA. You go for certificates. You pile up certificates. This internship, that internship. At the end of the day, no knowledge only. Only internship certificates are there. I am not saying you should not do internship. Let me put it again. I am not saying you should not do internship. You have to do internship. But when you go for internship, if you have the base knowledge, then you can take the full advantage of internship, and tomorrow you can grow in your career. Growth in career happens because of knowledge. What you do is important. Yes, students. Any doubts here? Interact with me. Okay, how forceful I am. Similar way, you have to forcefully ask questions. And don't worry about ignorance. I am not giving you any. Don't try to impress anybody, students. Impressing somebody will harm you. Don't impress anybody. My advice for you for the whole life. Don't try to impress anybody. Try to correct yourself. If there is mistake, correct yourself. And don't get disturbed by criticisms. Don't get disturbed by criticism. Criticisms are there wherever you go. You cannot do anything with that. Your professors will say you are good for nothing. This is something which is very bad. I see that because students are with a lot of possibilities. I have seen my students who doesn't have 60% have cleared GATE. This time they have done it. The person who is doing his MTech in NIT Surathkal. Okay, he doesn't have any even 60% aggregate. Okay, is there? Yeah, students. I think we can stop here. Okay, I think time is up. Correct.